morning. It is Friday down at the hot rod shop. Let's take a look at what's going on. Looks like we have completion in the Apache. Let's check it out. Yeah, that seat does look better in the truck. It looked really goofy to me on the floor, but definitely looks the part when it's in the truck. Let's take a look. Nice. All together. Floor mats in there. Looking good. Awesome. All right, just down in the auto shop, Ashley's got the wheel bearings done on the Toyota, so she's gonna take it out for a road test. This one was a bit unique. The customer wanted the wheel bearings done and nobody would do them for him and didn't want us to really diagnose it, just said, I want the wheel bearings done. So we've done the wheel bearings, so she did pre-road test it and knows what the noise is that he was hearing, so hopefully the customer was right and his noise is gone. We will find out shortly. We got the radiator back for Phil's car yesterday afternoon. It's sitting here ready to go. Just need to get somebody on it, but we're short-handed this week, and then of course Fridays we're down on staff, so that'll be a next week job. Over here we have Carrick pulling the intake off of the engine we just built because the Performance World radiator, thinking of the last car still. The Performance World intake manifold that we used had a porosity problem, and we had a coolant leaking out of the intake, just into the intake valley below the carburetor, not down into the engine of course, but anyway, so after putting that all together and getting it up and running, we had to then remove the intake and get a replacement intake. So John is off on Fridays, so Carrick has come over from the hot rod shop to take care of this re so we can still try and get this customer his car back today. And I see Dave's over here working on the little Nova convertible. I think we've done a carburetor and now we did a carburetor and some charging concerns. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, I have a different brand of regulator on here now.
Okay.
So that we can verify, because he already changed the regulator once.
Okay.
And point to that as well, or it was the wrong one entirely.
Okay.
So
how's it charging now? Oh,
higher RPM, but idle is having issues.
Okay, well,
so I gotta let it warm up.
Get the idle down, yeah.
Bring the idle down and then.
Cool. Coming together.
Yeah.
Good. Good morning. Good, you?
Good.
Did we get the new intake manifold yet?
Nope.
No? Okay, you just got the old one off?
Yeah, that's it. She's running out to go grab it now, the new lady that just started. So
yeah.
She's going to go grab that, and I'm just getting everything.
Where's the old one that we just took off?
Gave it with her.
Oh, she's going to take it with her.
She'll do an exchange
makes sense.
Yeah, do that.
Perfect. So you're just getting it prepared and...
Yeah, it's virtually all cleaned up now. I'm just going to start just setting up timing.
And then they should be getting the same gaskets back for you.
Yeah, I asked. Yeah, we made sure we got those specific gaskets.
Yeah, because we actually, this is the third time now the intake's off because the Edelbrock gaskets that we had for the first intake manifold weren't catching, and we had a whistling at the very back here of a vacuum leak. So that's what John was so frustrated yesterday, because he got that all back together with the other gaskets, and then found with temperature and it was running great and everything that we had that porosity problem.
Yeah, okay.
So he, with the new gaskets, they definitely sealed off a lot better, but I think we used some of that aviation sealer as well to glue them in there really good.
Yep.
Yeah, so that felt line was for the old gaskets to make sure that they stayed within that.
Oh, okay.
The new ones were already beyond that line.
So we shouldn't be.
So you shouldn't have any issues,
okay.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Looking good. All right, well, that's pretty much it for now at the automotive shop. I got to bring my Bronco over to Ford. They got the new rearview mirror in, so I'm going to head over there now and get that taken care of. All right. Mark and I had to run down to storage and grab the 40 Ford back. All the upholstery stuff is going to be here any day now. The customer has it all, but the customer will be back with it, I think, early next week. So Lyle is prepared now to get going on the upholstery. He's got stuff he can do to it without the upholstery anyway. So, or I should say material. He's got the door cards and stuff to start building. So yeah, just gonna unload this here into the hot rod shop and get it put into upholstery.
the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who?
All right, just leaving Chilliwack Ford. Got my new mirror. I can actually see now. Didn't realize how dark that mirror was now until I got in the new one in here. So yeah, so nice and painless. Just found out that Ford has been too busy here to do their retail detailing any longer, so they've been sending it our way. And Leah, when I messaged her, already had known that, well, not known, but had noticed in the last week or so that we've been getting a lot of referrals from Ford, and they just thought maybe they were busy, I guess. But Ford has decided that they can't maintain retail detail work with only the one detail bay, service their new vehicle purchases and their used vehicle purchases, or trade-in cleanings. So yeah, and even that sometimes they can't keep up, so they're probably going to direct even more work to our detail department, which is great. Hopefully everything works out good with the new hire that I think starts on Monday. We will keep busy. So yeah, just going to quickly run through the touch list because Bronco's dirty from the one day of rain that we had, and the girls are way too busy for me to get a wash this afternoon. So anyway, gonna head through the touch list, rinse this thing off. Ford gives you one, which is nice with any work you get done, so it's probably just the basic, but anyway, we'll get that wash done and head back to the shop for a little bit. And we got hockey tonight. If the Chilliwack Chiefs win tonight, they win our conference and go to the final. So if they don't win tonight, there's still more games. It's game 5 tonight. Yeah, if they win tonight, we're up 3-1. So if we win tonight, we win our conference and head to the final. So if we don't see you at the shop, we will see you at the game.